Hello and welcome to tonight's matchup between the Scott City Beavers and the Sterling High School Black Bears at the 49th Annual Sterling Invitational Basketball Tournament. The Black Bears, listed at 4-2, are the 2 seed in this tournament, and the Beavers, listed at 1-4, are going to be the 7 seed. This is going to be Scott City's first year at the Sterling Invitational. And I assume Sterling's 49th. It's been going on for 49 years, and I'm just going to assume that Sterling's been there for all 49 of them. Starting lineup for the Bears, we got Zach Surface, Donovan Hopewell, Tyus Wilson, Cody Royer, and Cody Oden. For the Beavers, we have Bailey, Lawson Bailey, we have Sawyer Stevens, we have Carter Goodwin, we have Blaine Culp, and then we have somebody whose number I can't see. But I'm sure you'll figure it out pretty soon. It's Harrison King. So those are going to be your starters for the Scott City Beavers. So here at Gleason Center, it's 7:28, getting a little bit of an early start here. It's supposed to start at 7:30. I mean, not horribly early, obviously, but just a little. And Scott City will start with the ball. Because of COVID, there can't be any tip-offs. So and we're off here at Gleason Center. There's Carter Goodwin down low with a nice post move, and he'll get 2 points. It's a 2-0 lead for the Scott City Beavers. And Sterling's got the ball. Cody Royer taking it up. Tyus Wilson recently broke the Sterling High School all-time individual, I think, game scoring record with 48 points. He's having a great season. He's going to get fouled, taking it with his left. And that's a foul on Sawyer Stevens. That's his first personal foul. Scott City's first team foul. And inbounds to Tyus, and he's going to get fouled again. This time he'll go to the line. They'll call it on the shot. That's a foul. And that foul is going to be on Lawson Bailey, his first personal. Second team foul for Scott City as Tyus Wilson is going to knock down the first and get Sterling its first points of the night. And he'll knock down both of them. Wilson's got 2, Sterling's got 2, and it's a 2-2 game. All tied up here at the very beginning of the game. Less than a minute in, Scott City's got the ball. Culp's got it up top. And Surface on the ground for Sterling. Not sure if he tripped or got knocked over. But Goodwin was down low looking for another post move. He had a nice one earlier. 6'4". He's going to be the biggest guy on the floor for the Beavers. Actually, I take that back. Gus Hawkins is 6'5". He's a freshman, though, and he's not in the game right now. So on the floor right now, he's a 6'4", biggest guy for the Beavers. And the Black Bears at the ball. Cody Oden's looking inside. He's going to kick it out to Wilson. Wilson to Surface. Surface puts up a 3. It's no good. Royer gets in there on the rebound, and that's another foul on Scott City. And that's going to be Blaine Culp picking up his... Oh, my apologies. Oh, yes, it is. It's Blaine Culp picking up his first personal foul. Scott City's third team foul. 3 fouls for Scott City in the first minute and 24 seconds. Surface thinks about taking that 3 again, but he doesn't. And he's going to get it back, and he takes another 3. That one's good. Zach Surface knocks it down, and that's 3 points for him. And 3 more points for the Black Bears, who are up 5-2 on the Beavers. No substitutes made for either team yet. A little less than 2 minutes in here. Bailey's got it. He's going to give it to King. King, I think they're looking for Goodwin down there. He had a really nice play earlier. They give it to him. Guarded by Wilson. And he's going to go up with it. Doesn't get it. It's off the backboard. And that's going to be off of, it looked like Oden of Sterling, and then it'll be a Scott City ball. So Harrison King's going to throw it in down there. He's a senior, and he'll give it to Goodwin. Up at the top, he'll run back down into the post. And Tyus Wilson's going to get the block on Blaine Culp, and he gets another block on Goodwin trying to go up with it. So 2 straight blocks for Wilson, who's definitely got a height advantage down there at 6'6", and he's going to pull a 3, doesn't hit it. Royer fighting for that rebound, and he gets it. Nice play from him. And a nice dish from Odin to Royer. Royer's not going to hit the shot, and that's going to be an offensive foul. Looked like they might call that on Hopewell. That's called on Donovan Hopewell. That's going to be his first personal foul, Sterling's first team foul. So here we are, a little over 3 minutes now into the game. 5:23 remaining in the first. It's a 5-2 Sterling lead. Scott said he's got it. This is Harrison King. And he's going to pull one from the elbow, and he hits it. Nice shot from King, and he's got 2. And it's a 5-4 Sterling 1-point lead as Surface is going to give it to Odin. He's driving with his left. A nice take from Odin, and he gets an easy left-handed layup there. And Odin will pick up his first 2 of the game. Broad scoring across the board. No player has scored twice yet. And it's a 7-4 Black Bear lead. King looks down low for Goodwin. He's got 2 of Scott City's 4 points. He does a little post move, a little shimmy, doesn't get anything with it. It'll go back to King. And that's going to be Culp going up for a shot there. This is going to be no good. Odin's looking inside. Still a 7-4 Black Bear lead. Service gives it to Wilson up top. He gives it to Odin on the side, and it's going to be stolen. That's Lawson Bailey getting a hand in there for the Beavers. And Goodwin's got a wide open 3, but he's not going to take it. Seems like he's more of a post guy. But he could shoot a deep 2. Doesn't take it. He gives it to Bailey up top. Back to Goodwin. And he's a little far out for his liking, it seems. And a lot of subs getting ready to come in for the Beavers. 5, actually. So they're going to have a whole new lineup. I'm going to have to learn those names. Harrison King hesitates. Dribbles in and out with his left. And Royer's going to get a hand in there. He gets the steal. He goes for a left-handed layup, and he'll get that one. That's 2 points for Royer. Keeps the trend of so far only no one has scored twice yet, no individual player, as Goodwin's going to have a chance to change that here, going for a shot. And he backs up on Tyus, but he's going to travel, and that'll go back to Sterling after a turnover. And 2 Black Bears are going to check in. Kaz going in for Royer, and it's Kaz Comley going in for Royer. And Caden Webb is going to check in for Cody Odin. So the 2 Codys going out, and Caden Webb and Kaz Comley are going to check in for them. And a whole new lineup of Beavers that I will figure out as we go. So my apologies if I'm a little slow on these names. It's my first time seeing the Beavers play, but I'll try to catch on as quick as possible. So Tyus Wilson's going to take a 3. He's going to get fouled on the shot that looked like it was on Josh Rosine. It's not, that's on Gus Hawkins, so I was incorrect. And that's going to be his first personal. That's the guy I was talking about, a freshman, 6'5". He's going to be the tallest guy out there in the court. And that's a 3. Is going to just be absolutely knocked down by Efren Tarango. And it's a 12-7 Sterling lead, or 9-7 maybe. Yeah, that's the scoreboard's incorrect. It's 9-7. They give the points to the wrong team. Someone should probably clarify that, but it's okay. I think we're keeping score here. Yeah, they need to change that. But oh wait, oh no, I was totally on the wrong team. I'm sorry. So that was actually surface that hit another three. I just saw a guy from Scott City like with his arm up, and I thought he had taken it, but he didn't. And that's Rosine is going to knock down a three, and now it's 12-7. So that's my apologies there. And Tyus Wilson with the right-handed drive, and he gets that dunk easy. And they're going to tee him up for hanging on the rim. I don't know. I guess they just wanted him to fall straight back down. I don't think that'd be safe, but maybe they would. Because usually when you go up for a dunk, you don't want to like just immediately fall down because there might be someone on the floor. Or you just want to try to make sure you're not injuring anyone else so it's safer. But Scott City, nevertheless, is going to shoot two here. And they send Josh Rosine to the line. I was told that's how you pronounce it, as Rosine. I hope I'm saying that right. His first one's going to be up and good. I assume they send their best their best free throw shooter to the line. He's made a three and now one free throw. He's got 4 points. He's going to be Scott City's leading scorer. Second one's up, and he's going to miss that one off the back of the rim. So Rosine with 4 is going to be leading Scott City. He's the only player on the floor right now that's scored, with Scott City going for that in and out rotation. Five guys coming in for 5 guys. Interesting thing I have not seen yet in this tournament, at least. And Hopewell's going to grab the interception there and take it down for an easy right-handed layup, and that's a 16-8 Black Bear lead. As Hopewell picks up his first 2 of the game. Gus Hawkins has it up top, looking for someone to throw it. Caden Webb playing some hard defense on him. Austin Thon is going to get it picked off down low by Wilson. Wilson's taking it all the way, and he just threw down. Relentless dunk from Tyus Wilson. Two dunks already for Wilson, and one of the top high jumpers in the nation, recently committed to the University of Nebraska. You're going to see a lot of that in this game. He's got the hops, and he's not afraid to dunk. He's been doing it since freshman year. I played on C-team with him. He was dunking in C-team games, and he hasn't slowed down at all. He's only gotten better. An 18-8 Black Bear lead here. Austin Thon is looking for someone. And that was Rosine pulling a 3. It's no good, though, off the back of the rim. And the Black Bears have it with 34 seconds left. They've got a 10-point lead, 18-8. Wilson looks inside for Comley. Comley gives it back to Surface. He's made 2 threes. He's going to knock down a 3. Zach Surface, a sharpshooter, has got 9 points in this one. And the Black Bears playing really well, 21-8. Efren Tarango is looking around for someone to throw it to. It ends up in the hands of Rosine. He almost gets it stolen, but then he turns around. He's going to put one up. It's no good. Wilson pulls it down, and there's 5 seconds left. 2, 1. He's going to take a half quarter, and it's no good off the backboard. So after the first quarter, it's going to be a 21-8 Sterling lead. Zach Surface leading all scorers with 9. Tyus Wilson with 6, and then you got Josh Rosine with 4. So you're probably watching this on SterlingInvitational.com right now. I don't think there's very many other options. And SterlingInvitational.com is provided by Precision Engraving and Awards in Sterling. To celebrate and honor individuals, groups, businesses, and teams, let Precision Engraving and Awards serve your awards needs. Contact Clark Comley at 620-204-0077 or visit precisionea.com. I'm going to read that again. If you're interested in any sort of like medal, plaque, something like that, you've got your school's hosting a track meet and you need stuff like that, these are the people to contact. And here it is again, Clark Comley. You can call or text him at 620-204-0077 or visit precisionea.com. So if you're looking for any type of special awards, Precision Engraving and Awards is provides this tournament to you over SterlingInvitational.com. So you could definitely give them a look. And we're back here in the second quarter. And it's the same lineup that we ended with. Actually, Surface is out, and Tyus Wilson is going to go up and throw down his third dunk of the game. And he's got 8 points now. 6 of those points off of dunks. And, man, I haven't been able to go to a Black Bear game yet this year, and I didn't realize he's dunking a lot better than last year even. He led the Black Bears to a state semifinal appearance last year before it was canceled due to COVID. An inside look to Goodwin. He takes it back, and he's going to put it up. No good. Good defense from Wilson. He's looking for someone to give it to, and he's going to stop, slow it down, give it to Kaz Comley. He gives it back to Wilson. And these same starters are back in for the Beavers, as Odin's going to put one up from the middle. No good, about from where it says KCAC. He's not going to hit that one. Here's Harrison King. He gives it to Blaine Culp. He takes it with his right, doesn't pull it, and King's got it up top, resetting the offense. Lawson Bailey's got it. He thinks about the three, doesn't take it. And it's back to him. This time he is going to take it. He's not going to hit it. It's off to the left a little. And Cody Odin's going to grab that rebound for the Bears. And a jump ball is going to be called as Kaz Comley is going to pick it up. Harrison King's going to grab it, jump ball, and it'll go to the Beavers. Zach Surface and Donovan Hopewell checking in for the Bears for Kaz Comley and Tyus Wilson. And it's a 23-8 Sterling lead with 6 minutes and 10 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the winner of this game will play on Thursday. And I'll tell you the time later. They're going to play against Hugoton. The loser of this game is going to play against Smoky Valley, as Lawson Bailey's going to knock down a nice 2 and get himself on the board with 2 points. It's a 23-10 Sterling lead. A right-sided drive from Odin's no good. He's going to lose control of it, and it's out of bounds. The Beavers will have it on the sideline. Harrison King, he's kind of had control as the point guard in this game. Lawson Bailey's going to give it back to King, back to Bailey. He's looking for something to do with it. Isaac Tarango's got it. He gets it to King. King kind of loses control of it. And the Black Bears playing good defense here. It's hard for Scott Sadie to get a shot off. Goodwin's got it outside. He's had a few of those open, but hasn't pulled them. Bailey thinks about it, doesn't take it, gives it to Tarango. Hopewell's going to get handed on it, but nothing happens. Bailey gets it back, and he's going to miss a 3 off the backboard and then the front of the rim. So that one's no good, and it's a 23-10 Sterling lead still with Surface taking it up. Zach's going to lose control of that pass, but it ends up with Odin in the middle. He tries to dish it to Donovan, but he's going to turn it over. So a shot up from Culp, no good, over the rim. Bailey grabs it, takes it back out. He looks inside for Goodwin. Goodwin against Caden Webb now instead of Tyus Wilson, and he's going to get fouled going up with his left. Going up with his left. So he'll take his first trip to the line tonight, and he'll be shooting 2. That foul's on Caden Webb, his first personal foul. It's the Black Bears' 3rd team foul. Shooting 2 is Carter Goodwin, a 6'4" junior. His first one is up and no good. He'll get a second chance here, though, as Carson Scheimer and Tyus Wilson are going to check in for Cody Odin and Caden Webb, and Goodwin's second is going to be good. He's got 3 points now, scored that first bucket, and now a free throw, and it's a 23-11 Black Bear lead. Carson Scheimer, a freshman for the Bears. And Wilson trying to throw it back to Surface. And Harrison King is going to get a hand in on it. Wilson skips it across. Back up top with Surface. He's going to pull the three. He's been on fire tonight, but he's not going to hit that one. Royer in a little the big man matchup is going to pull it down. A nice rebound from him. Wilson loses control of it, trying to take it in. Maybe got a little bit ahead of himself there. It's going to be a jump ball, but it'll stay with the Bears. Hopewell will throw it in for the Bears. Royer's got it on the NAI logo. He gives it to Surface. Wilson's got that second chance from when he lost it earlier, and they're going to call an offensive foul on him this time. Or, sorry, I misspoke. They're going to call it's a defensive foul. It's a normal foul on Blaine Culp. That's his second personal foul. Scott City's 5th team foul, and that's going to be Sawyer Stevens is going to check in for him. So Blaine Culp picking up 2 fouls here in the first half. 3:45 remaining in the second. Sterling's got a steady 13-point lead, but hasn't scored in a few minutes. Surface looks for Scheimer, finds him. Now Wilson's got it on the right. His 3rd try at that take, and he's going to be fouled once again, this time by the recently checked in Sawyer Stevens. That'll be Sawyer Stevens picking up his 2nd personal. And that's 6 fouls for Scott City. 3 for Sterling, and now Austin Thon is going to check in for Sawyer Stevens, who just checked in, picked up his 2nd foul, and now he's right back out. Another throw-in, might end up in the exact same situation. It's been 3 tries now for Wilson on the right side. It's going to end up with Scheimer. He's going to pull a 3, no good, and Bailey's going to get a hand in on the rebound, but it's going to go outside. And this is going to be the 4th throw-in now for the Bears from the baseline by Hopewell. He gives it up top to Scheimer. Ty takes it with the right, and he's going to throw down once again. He's making sure not to hang on the rim. That was a Blake Griffin type dunk there. Just kind of threw it down, didn't make any contact with the ring really, just nice and quick. And Scott City calling for a timeout, and they'll get it. And I'm waiting to see what timeout it is, if it's a 30-second or if it's a minute. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout. It'll be Scott City ball when we come back from this quick timeout. The Bears currently leading 25-11. Wilson with 9 points, or 10 points, I think. Yes, Wilson with 10 points. Sorry. Surface with 9. And they lead all scorers in this game. Scott City's highest scorer so far is Josh Rosine, who hasn't come in a little while. But he checks in now. No, he's actually been in. I think he's been in. I just forgot what his name was. Scott City's got it on the sideline. That'll be Bailey throwing it in. And he looks down low for Goodwin. He's had quite a few tries down there and has only converted 1 time and gotten fouled once and made 1 of the free throws. Harrison King's got it up top now. Bailey takes it in with the right, looks around. He's going to try to find Rosine. He does, but Rosine's going to take it right back out because he was double or triple teamed down there by a horde of Bears. And a deep 3 from Rosine is no good. It looked like it might have been, but it goes off the front, off the back, and it's into the hands of Wilson. And the Black Bears out of possession again with a 14-point lead. Surface pulls another 3. That one's no good. Hopewell goes for the rebound, doesn't get it, and a foul is going to be called on Lawson Bailey. That's his 2nd personal foul. Scott City's 7th team foul, and that'll put Hopewell at the line shooting 2. He's got 2 points so far. He's yet to have a trip to the line. His first free throw is good. Wilson 2 for 2 on free throws. Hopewell now 1 for 1 with a second on the way. And then he'll get the second one as well. He's 4 for 4, or the Black Bears are 4 for 4 on free throws with 2:18 remaining. A nice play from Austin Thon. He's going to put up a three, no good. Gets back to him. He takes it right down the baseline. Looks for Goodwin, ends up in the hands of Bailey. Goodwin down low is going to travel. And he seems a little bit frustrated. Says that someone's pulling his jersey in the post is what I could tell from that. I think Tyus Wilson would be guarding him. Wilson drives in. He's going to get fouled again. He's gotten fouled on that right side on quite a few plays. And that foul's going to be on Josh Rosine. That'll be his first personal foul. Scott City's 8th team foul, and that'll send Wilson to the line shooting 2. Like I said earlier, he's 2 for 2 so far. And he makes the front end of his 1-and-1. I think I might have said shooting 2 on accident. He's shooting a 1-and-1 because the Beavers have 8 fouls. The second one is no good. That's going to be the first missed free throw for the Bears. But Hopewell ends up with the ball, but he's going to travel. So it'll be Beaver ball, a minute 44 left to play here, and it's a 28-11 Sterling lead. Not much scoring's happened in the last few minutes, honestly. A look inside is going to be good for freshman Gus Hawkins. That'll be his first 2 points of the night. And that gives Scott City 13. Bears have it with a 15-point lead. Odin takes it with his right. He puts one up. It's no good. Hopewell gets a hand on it, and he's going to be fouled. That'll send him to the line again. He's 2 for 2 tonight. He'll be shooting 1-and-1. The foul's going to be on Austin Thon, his first personal foul. Now it's Scott City's 9th team foul. One more foul, and they'll be in the Bears will be in the double bonus. Hopewell's going to knock down the first. And sub being called. Caden Webb's coming in. He comes in for Cody Odin. Hopewell's going to hit his second as well. He's 4 for 4. Bears overall tonight are going to be 7 for 8. A nice free throw shooting performance for them so far. Look to the corner. A three is going to be taken, and it's going to be short from Dylan Metzger. Wilson's taking it with his right. He goes in a little bit. He's going to kick it out. And the Black Bears have it at the key. Wilson hesitates the three. He's taking Austin Thon. He loses control and he's going to pick it up. And almost a backcourt violation. Surface is able to save it in a little bit of a jumble with the ball here. The Black Bears trying to find their groove with 32 seconds remaining. Surface is just going to drain another three, and that's going to be his 4th three and his 12th point of the night. Surface having a great game. Black Bears leading scorer with 12. Five seconds left. The Beavers are going to need to get something off, and Austin Thon's going to throw it out of bounds. Looking for, I missed who it was. He was looking for a teammate over there, but they had cut, and he just barely missed them. 3 seconds left. Surface gets it, kicks it back to Tyus Wilson. He takes a deep three, and it's no good. It was pretty close, though. So here at the close of the first half, it's a 33-13 Sterling lead, 20-point deficit for the Beavers. And just for some quick stats, the Bears have gone 7 for 8 on free throws so far. The Beavers have gone 2 for 4. The Beavers' leading scorer is going to be Rosine with 4 still. And the Black Bears have 2 guys in double digits. You got Tyus Wilson, he's got 11, and Zach Surface has 12 with 4 made threes. So as I was saying earlier, I'd read the times later. So Sterling, or the winner of this game, Sterling or Scott City, will play Hugoton on Thursday at 7:30. There are no games tomorrow. Thursday at 7:30, if you're going to come to that game, it's right here in Gleason Center at Sterling College. If not, you can stream it right here on the sterlinginvitational.com. And the loser of this game will play Smoky Valley at 4 p.m., also at Sterling College. So we got a few interesting matchups potentially. Lions versus Hutch Trinity, 2 really standout players there. Trey McClure of Lions had a really nice game, a really quiet 25 points. You would not notice he scored 25 if you watched that game and were not keeping track or had anyone telling you that. You just wouldn't know. Lucas Hammocky had 30 in his game, and he's got the highest scoring performance of the week so far. And after this game, everyone will have played, and neither Wilson or Surface, with 11 and 12 respectively, are on track to outscore Hammocky and how much he scored in his first game. All these games have been pretty tight for the most part. Hugoton blew out Smoky Valley at the end, but it was decently close, at least in the first half, for a while. And the Trinity game ended up with a buzzer beater, game winner, not a buzzer beater, but it was a game winner, left 0.8 seconds on the clock by Lucas Hammocky. And Lions ended up beating Kingman by about 10, but it was really close all the way throughout the second half. So we could have some interesting games on both sides of the bracket on Thursday and Friday. Really looking forward to that, and I'm glad we can still have the Sterling Tournament, Sterling Invitational, even with what's going on with COVID and everything. So there's actually a 5-way tie. I was curious about this for 3-point field goals. There's a 5-way tie. 7 field goals made in a single game by Joe Osner of Claflin, Daniel Smith of Sterling, Justin Lewis of Sterling, Damian Lewis of Hugoton, and Trey Kennedy of Smoky Valley. And actually, in 2019, Damian Lewis hit 7. In 2020, Trey Kennedy hit 7. And Zach Surface has 4 right now, so he's currently on track to beat that record, but I wouldn't speak too soon. There's still a whole other half basketball to play, and the Beavers could just come out really guarding him tight from the perimeter, trying to make sure he doesn't get any more of those open threes he's been hitting. But that's just an interesting stat I thought I'd pull up. There's about 7 minutes left in halftime, and you were listening to Sterling 3BN, the Black Bear Broadcasting Network on sterlinginvitational.com. We'll be back after 7 minutes for more Sterling Invitational basketball with the Sterling High School Black Bears versus the Scott City Beavers. Hi, and welcome back to the Sterling versus Scott City basketball game. Here at the 49th annual Sterling Invitational. Sterling with a 33-13 lead and the same starters in that started the game. Scott City misses on their first possession, and Sterling will have it again. Owen takes it with the right. He's going to put one up, and it's no good. And the rebound's going to be pulled down by Blaine Culp, and he's going to be fouled. That's Cody Royer picking up that foul. And that'll be his first personal foul. Black Bears' first team foul. And King's got it up top. He's taking him with the left. He's got a nice look there, and Wilson's going to get a hand in on it. That looked like it was about to go in. He got a hand in on there. Great play from Wilson. So Oden's got it. And now it's back to Tyus on the right side. Oden's got it down low. He's going to miss that one. Hopewell fighting for the rebound, but he's not actually going to get a hand or full grip of it. He got a hand on it, and it's going to be back with the Beavers. No scores yet, and a little bit over a minute into this game as King's going to take baseline with the left. Dishes it to Goodwin, and then back to King. He does a little spin, gives it to Goodwin. Goodwin fakes, and he takes it in, does a spin, and it's no good off the backboard. Hopewell's going to grab that rebound. Wilson taking it with the left. He goes in, gets it off his foot, but he's still got control of it. And then Scott City guy's going to hit it out of bounds. There was a few guys over there. Looked like it might have been Sawyer Stevens. And Harrison King tying his shoe after it came untied on a previous play. It'll be Hopewell throwing it in from the baseline. And it's a little confusion on the inbounds. Hopewell looking for someone. He gives it to Royer Oden way up top. Both named Cody. My apologies for getting the names mixed up. Oden gives it to Surface. Surface for three. Does not hit that one. He's got 4 threes so far for 12 points. And Royer comes in from behind to try to steal it. And he's going to pick up a foul on that one. His second personal. He had 0 going into the half. And now a little less than 2 minutes in, he's got 2 personal fouls, 2 team fouls. Harrison King looking around. Gives it to Blaine Culp. Culp gives it to Stevens. Stevens with the right. Fakes. Looking around, he gives it into Goodwin. Carter Goodwin can't find anything to do with it. King's got it. Looking for something. He's going to put one up, but Surface got a hand in on it. And Tyus Wilson with the ball. He's going to give it to Oden, who gives it to Surface. And they'll reset the offense here, not taking it too terribly fast. And yet to be a bucket in this quarter. And it's been 2.5 minutes so far. And that's Donovan Hopewell picking up his second personal foul. And Sterling's third team foul. 3 quick fouls in the first 2.5 minutes of play by the Bears. This might be a little longer half if that trend keeps up. King looking around. He's going to give it to Stevens. Steven takes it with the right, and he's going to travel down at the baseline. And a sub coming in for Scott City, Josh Rosine. Surface takes it, he gets double teamed, looks around, he's going to give it to Oden. Oden getting double teamed, and he gives it to Hopewell. Hopewell back to Oden. Scott City going with a double team strategy is causing the Bears a little bit of havoc. And Culp's going to get it back, and he takes it down. Takes it with his right, puts it up, and Tyus Wilson is going to get a hand in on there, but he's going to foul. And that'll be Wilson's second foul. And the Bears now 4th team foul. And on the shot, this will be Culp shooting 2. First one is no good for Culp. He's yet to score in this one. He's got a chance here on the next one, though. And Kaz Comley and Caden Webb are going to check in for Donovan Hopewell and Cody Oden of Sterling. His second one's good, and that'll be the first point scored by either team this half as Culp knocks down his second free throw, gets himself on the board with 1, and it's now a 19-point Sterling lead. It's 23-14. Scott City with another steal. And that Sterling defense has been hard to score on, though. Only 13 points in 16 minutes of play. And a good hustle play there from Culp, but nothing comes out of it. They keep the ball instead of turning it over or having it go out of bounds. Gus Hawkins getting set to check in for the Beavers. A lot of ball movement by Scott City. And that's going to be Bailey taking a shot. It's no good, though. And Royer's got it up top. He gives it to Wilson. Wilson with the right. Gets pushed baseline, puts it up, and he's still going to hit that one. A great defense by the Beavers, but Wilson was still able to get over and put that one in. He's got 13 now. And a long 2 for Goodwin is good. He was hesitating taking those earlier, but he just knocks that one down. And Scott City's going to call a 30-second timeout. Broadcasts of the 2021 Sterling Invitational are brought to you in part by Sterling High School. With limited fan attendance, we know that these broadcasts are more important than ever. If you had planned to travel to Sterling to attend the tournament this year, please consider making a donation. Any donation given during tournament week will go directly to help offset the cost of providing the 2021 Invitationals. Thank you, and we look forward to seeing you next year. So if you're watching this online at sterlinginvitational.com and you're planning on coming, please consider donating to Sterling High School to help offset the cost of putting on this tournament. With 3 minutes, 28 seconds remaining in the third, the Black Bears, with only 2 points in this, and 1 point from the Beavers, it's not 1 point from the Beavers anymore. 3 points from the Beavers, 2 from the Bears. Kaz Comley's going to miss a 3. Wilson goes up with it and throws down. And I think that's his 5th dunk of the night. That is easily the most I've ever seen him dunk in practice or a game. Royer's going to steal it. And he'll take it down the court with just under 3 minutes remaining. Still a very low-scoring half. And Tyus Wilson is fouled, and he's going to go up for another dunk. That one won't count, though. They're going to call it on the floor. And that foul is on Gus Hawkins. It's going to be his first personal foul. Scott City's 2nd team foul. My apologies. It's his 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul for Scott City. Zach Surface has got a 3. He's going to pull it no good. Caden Webb going up for the rebound is going to get called on over the back. Not Caden Webb, sorry. Josh Rosine is getting called on over the back. And his 2nd personal foul, 3rd team foul. And I'm a little confused on the fouls. They're a little off on the board, so I apologize. I don't know if it's actually the 3rd team foul, but I'll try to clarify that as soon as possible. Zach Surface to Comley to Royer. Royer takes it with the right. He's going to put one up, and he gets fouled. He's going to call it on the floor, no shot, and it's on Josh Rosine. It's his 3rd personal. He just picks up another one right there. He got 2 in a row. And that's too bad. They're going to have to take him out. Subbing in a few new people. We have Dylan Metzger coming in, as well as Isaac Tarango. And another foul is going to be called. That one's on Harrison King, and a lot of fouls on the Beavers down here. 2 on Rosine and 1 on King now. That's going to be his first personal, though. Comley's going to pull a 3, and he hits that one. Comley puts himself on the board with 3. Nice play from him, and the Black Bears are up 40-16 now. And shot is going to be up and no good from Austin Thon. A quick pull there, trying to get some quick points, and a few Black Bears are going to get ready to check in. Wilson's got it. He looks inside. He's going to put it up. Doesn't get it. He tries to grab it again and throw it off the Beavers, but he isn't able to, and the Beavers in a hustle for it are going to end up throwing it out of bounds. Surface throwing it in from the sideline. Surface now checking out, as well as Caden Webb. Donovan Hopewell will now throw it in, and Cody Oden checked in at the same time as him. Comley with his left is going to get fouled on the floor. 1:38 left to play in the third. And there's just been a plethora of fouls from the Beavers in a short amount of time here. Tyus Wilson down to Hopewell. Hopewell's not going to get his layup, and it'll be Beaver ball. No foul on that one. And Thon's taking it with his left, and he's going to get fouled now. This time, looks like by Comley for the Bears. I'm waiting to see, though. It is that foul's on Kaz Comley. That's his first personal foul, 5th team foul for Sterling. Both teams at 5 team fouls. The Black Bears picking up more fouls earlier in the quarter, and the Beavers more with a little later in the quarter. And a foul's going to get called on Cody Oden. Called him for pushing on the post. That's going to be Oden's first personal foul. That's Sterling's 6th team foul. So next one, they'll be in the bonus, and that'll be almost the entire fourth quarter then. Well, I don't know when they'll get a foul, but next foul will put Scott City in the bonus, and that could be as early as this quarter with a minute left. That'd make for a longer fourth quarter with a lot of free throws. As Metzger is going to miss his, and now Scott City's got 6 fouls. Sterling has a 24-point lead as Serrano is going to check in for the Beavers. And Sawyer Stevens, that's Kevin Serrano and Sawyer Stevens checking in, as Gus Hawkins is going to come to the bench, as well as Blaine Culp, it looks like. Oh, no, sorry, Harrison King. And Gabe Riffle is going to check in as well for Tyus Wilson with 1:04 remaining. They're going to pull him. Sorry, 1:04 remaining in the third. A few substitutions made for both teams. Gabe Riffle, a big guy, having him down in the post could be a benefit for the Bears. And Oden's going to be fouled. That'll send him to the free throw line to shoot 1 and 1. And that one's on Isaac Tarango. It's his first personal foul. And obviously Scott City 7th. Oden will shoot 1 and 1. He's going to hit the first. That gives him 3 points. His second one will fall as well. Great free throw shooting by the Black Bears so far, and hopefully that'll come in handy later for them. They've now gone 9 for 10, which is really good. And the Beavers have gone 3 for 6, not as many opportunities, but now they're looking for a bucket here with 38 seconds left. Thon's got it, taking it with his right. And Kaz Comedy's going to get a hand in on that and grab it. So he'll get a steal there. And the Bears will push for some more points here as Caden Webb is checking in. Conley's going to take it with his left, and that'll be another foul that'll send Conley to the line shooting 2. And that foul's on Isaac Tarango, and that's his second personal foul. Scott City's 8th team foul. Kaz Conley's first is going to fall. And his second one's good as well. 11 for 12 for the Bears from the line today. And it's a 44-16 Black Bear lead. Just a little under 20 seconds left as Austin Thon's going to take it down. Isaac Tarango's got it on the right side, takes one dribble. And he finds Metzger in the corner. Serrano back to Metzger. He takes it with the right, puts one up. It's going to be off the side of the backboard, but a foul's going to be called there on Gabe Riffle, it looked like. So Riffle of Sterling's going to pick up his first personal foul, and that will be Metzger at the line shooting 2. That just puts, shooting 1 and 1. That just now puts the Beavers into the bonus. So here's Metzger with 1 and 1. Makes the front end of it. So he's got another one coming up with 0.4 seconds left to play. And he'll hit both. Metzger goes 2 for 2. He's got 2 points. And Royer's just going to chuck it up there with 0.4 seconds left. I'm surprised there was even enough time for that. And a few people are getting ready to check in for the Black Bears here. As we reach the end of the third quarter, Sterling's got a 26-point lead. And I'm about to find out, but I can't remember if running clock is 25 or 30 in the fourth quarter. I'm pretty sure it's 30 though. So we'll find out here in about a minute when the fourth period starts. And I just got notified that I did not unmute my mic. So thank you to Mr. Larry Brownlee for notifying me of that. Basically, it's running clock now. So after Trevor Oaks made both of his free throws, he got fouled. Bears are shooting 2 every time now, and it went to running clock with a 30-point lead. And the Bears have put all their starters on the bench, and they have 5 bench players in now. Carson Scheimer is going to pick up his first personal foul. Blackbird's 8th team foul. That'll send Harrison King to the line to shoot 2, or 1 and 1. And he's going to knock down that first one. And he knocks down the second as well. So that'll be King going 2 for 2 from the line. Good job to him, and the Blackbirds down to a 28-point lead. Trevor Oaks has it. He's getting double teamed. He's going to lose control of it, try to land on it. It's stuck in his leg, and I think that it's going to go ahead and call that a jump ball to avoid any more chaos. And that means it'll go back to the Beavers. Noah Zambo's going to check in now. He'll come in for Caden Webb, and that's everyone on the Black Bears bench has come in now. And the Beavers, who I think are going with their starters, Rosine's going to pull a 3, no good. Surface is going to get a hand on that one. Or sorry, I said Surface. I meant Comley. And he takes it all the way in. He's going to dish it to Zambo. Zambo with a nice put up, and Noah Zambo, who just checked into the game, is going to score. Get himself 2 points on the board and give Sterling that 30-point lead back. Nice look from Comley there down to Zambo, and a good finish from Zambo. And that's going to be a foul. Looked like it was on Carson Scheimer again. It will be on Carson Scheimer, and that'll send Harrison King. He went 2 for 2. His last trip to the line on his 1 and 1, and now with 9 fouls, this will be another 1 and 1. But the next foul will mean shooting 2 every time, as King is looking to make both these as well. His first one is no good off the back of the rim, though, and after some bobbling around of the ball, it'll end up in the hands of Oaks. And the Beavers still going for this trap defense. Riffle with a nice look down low to Scheimer. Scheimer's not going to put that one in, though. But that'll still be Black Bear ball from the baseline. Oaks looking around. He's going to give it to Riffle. Scheimer's going to take a 3, and he drains that one clean in, and that's another Bear that scored. Scheimer puts up 3 points for the Bears, and it's 53-20. And Scott City putting 5 people getting ready to check in, going for a whole new squad. That's a 3-pointer from Bailey. He's no good. Trevor Oaks with another rebound. He's doing really well down there. He'll pull that one in. Carson Scheimer will take it up again. A really tall point guard for the Bears. At 6'1", Carson Scheimer is probably one of the taller point guards that I've seen playing for the Bears, with the exception of maybe Lucas Breyer when he was playing. I don't know if he actually ever played point guard. But Noah Zambo is going to get fouled going up, and he'll shoot 2. So sophomore Noah Zambo is at the line for the Bears. He's got 2 points, and he's got a chance for 4 here. His first one's going to be no good. That's only the second free throw the Bears have missed tonight. The only other one coming from Wilson. And a whole new lineup coming in. We've got Kevin Serrano, Austin Thon, Efren Tarango, Isaac Tarango, and Sawyer Stevens, all in for the Beavers now. And Zambo's going to hit the second one. And he's got 3 points now. And Thon tries a 3, is no good. And a rebound by Stevens is going to send him to the free throw line, shooting 2. Not only because he got fouled, but also because that's the Black Bears' 10th team foul, and it's also going to be Scheimer's 3rd personal. So Sire Stevens shooting 2. First one is short off the front of the rim. He's got a second one on the way. 1 minute and 20 seconds left. The Black Bears are going to walk out of this one with the win with a 34-point lead. He's going to miss the second as well, but the Beavers will get the offensive rebound. And Thon's going to try another 3, and he's going to hit that one. A nice shot from Austin Thon. Oh, I guess it's Tone, according to the announcer here. So I've been saying that wrong the entire game. I apologize. And Scheimer is going to go up, doesn't get it. 2 Bears on the ground, but they get up and hustle back. And no good from Serrano, and it's out of bounds. But that was off the Bears, 30 seconds left. The Beavers will probably have a chance for one more play, and then that should be the end of this one here at Gleason Center. Serrano, he gives it to Tarango and to Tone. And Tone tries to take that last second buzzer beater, and it's not going to fall for him. So the final score of this one is going to be I totally misread that. 54-23 Black Bears, a 31-point Black Bear win at their home invitational. They'll win over the Scott City Beavers. So a great job to both teams. A good defensive performance from Sterling, holding the Beavers to only 23 points. It's been a long night, folks. I've been here since around 5. And just to give you a basic run-through, or I'll give you some post-game stats real quick. Surface is going to end the game with 12, and Tyus Wilson with 15. Those are going to be the leading scorers for the Bears. And then for the, I think Goodwin ended up being the leading scorer for the Beavers with 5 points. And the Black Bears shot very well from the line. Going 16 for 18, and that's a performance from the stripe to be proud of. I guess that really is why they call it the charity stripe, is from that performance right there. That's free points for the Black Bears. 16 points off of fouls and free throws. So looking at what's going to be happening over the rest of the week, there will not be any games tomorrow. Wednesday, all these teams will be back practicing, getting ready for their next game. A few teams will be able to practice on Thursday, too. Those teams being the Southeast of Saline Trojans and the Kingman Eagles, both played today in their second game. So coming up on Thursday at 4 p.m., we're going to have Scott City versus Smoky Valley. Winner of that will go to the 5th place game. That'll happen right here at Gleason Center. And then on Thursday at 5:45 p.m., it'll be the 1 seed Lions versus the 4 seed Hutch Trinity. Right here at Gleason Center as well, and also streaming on the Sterling Invitational website. And then Sterling, who just beat Scott City, and Hugoton, who beat Smoky Valley earlier, will play at 7:30 p.m. here at Gleason Center at Sterling College, and that'll also be on the Sterling Invitational website. So thank you for tuning in today to the Black Bear Broadcasting Network, broadcasting the Sterling Invitational for you on sterlinginvitational.com. And we'll be back on Thursday with more games.